Okay, it's called TierZoo.
Okay, TierZoo.
So I want to show Adapt this channel, right? Because a lot of me trying to explain things to Adapt is me trying to like translate it into gamer terms. But I don't game. I don't know anything. So this is my friend's channel, and he makes sick videos, and he teaches you about animals in gaming terms.
Yeah, I can see the title says "Our Spiders OP." That's gaming.
So I thought that you would like it. Go to popular.
Okay.
Because you like birds.
I fuck with birds. Yes. Okay. Like good. Falcons. Falcons to me are the most comp shit. Can you domesticate a falcon?
No. Domesticating and taming are two different. How long of an answer do you want? No.
What's the difference between domesticating and taming?
Taming is just like an animal can get used to you, like an individual, and domestication is a process that happens over hundreds of years, and it's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
So you could tame a falcon.
Yeah, because I always just thought it would be the toughest shit ever if you just were out at like, say you were like outside at like a function or something. You're like, all right, y'all, I gotta go, and you put your arm up and the fucking falcon lands on your arm.
Did we talk about this last time?
Probably. I've said it a bunch of times.
I was a falconer for like 5 years.
Oh yeah, we did, and you showed me. That's how you started. That's how you started. And the calm. You said, "Do I fuck with birds?" My whole community is called the flock.
Yeah. So, okay, guys, this one's for you then.
Shout out to the flock.
The bird tier list.
This is it right here.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Whoa. Hey, chat. Audio sounds good, right? Like the audio playing from the video and us. Let me know if one's too loud, if one's too low. Oh, let me pop your chat out too, Maya. Sorry. Hold on.
That's all right. I can pull it up on my phone.
No, here. Just hold. Just that monitor right there. Okay.
Hi guys.
Oh my God, is this who it's about to hunt?
Yeah, it's kind of sad. It's kind of a sad frame.
Is there no like weight classes here? That's fried. Swooped up his little ass. All right, TierZoo, hold on, y'all.
Birds are one of the most popular playable classes in the game, with a huge number of successful builds and tons of cool strategies. However, some of these strategies have clearly been...
You gotta stop doing that.
What?
It's so bad for your teeth, bro.
What?
It stresses me out.
The bottle caps?
Yes.
I don't even realize.
You do that every day. You're gonna ruin your teeth.
Really?
Yes.
How badly though? Like, is it like something that I should actually lock in? Because they tell me that in the chat.
You should just get like a baby teething toy or something.
A baby teething toy.
Yeah, that won't, because you have like an oral fixation for sure, but you could do it without damaging your mouth.
Maybe I just switched to gum.
Yeah, maybe.
You got gum?
No.
So now it would be crazy if I spin back on this bottle cap after getting called out for it. Oral fixation? Wait, what? I didn't even catch that. What is an oral fixation?
Like you're fixated on it orally.
That sounds kind of ayo. To fixate on something orally is a little bit pause, you know? No.
It's a little bit pause?
You know what I
mean? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
That's a little bit ayo, that's a little bit pause?
If I'm fixated on that orally. You know what I mean? It's just the way you worded it.
You're harping on it too long. It's making it worse. It was fine when I said it in passing, and now it's like a whole
thing. I shouldn't. I made the spot too hot.
Yeah, you should get like a baby teething toy or something so you can chew on it. Or like one of those like a ring.
What is a baby teething toy?
Like a ring you can hang from your neck or something.
Oh, a pacifier. Yeah. I should get a pacifier and just start sucking on a pacifier for my streams.
You only have one set of teeth. They will not grow back. You have to protect your teeth. Because when you're like 90 years old, they're all going to fall out. And then you won't be able to eat pizza. Or hot dogs.
What?
Yeah, bro.
I won't be able to eat hot dogs if I keep chewing on bottle caps.
Yeah, or you'd have to eat them
You should have led with that.
And y'all know he does not want to eat them blended.
You should have led with that. No, blend up a hot dog. Like put it in a blender? Like a smoothie? Ew.
He likes them for the shape, not the taste.
You should have led with that. I'm good off the bottle caps. I'm good. That's good comms, though. See? That's just how you had to translate it to me. I'm not getting a binky. All right? I refuse to wear a binky around my neck. As a 28-year-old man on Twitch, I'm going to look crazy. I'm not getting a binky. I'm not getting a teething toy, man. That looks insane. If I busted it down, though. Wait a second. Now, let me chill. Let me chill. Okay, let's get back to the video. Where were we at?
Number of successful builds and tons of cool strategies. However, some of these strategies have clearly been more successful than others. So today we'll be going over the bird tier list to see which bird ranks highest.
Oh, this is perfect for the
flock.
vlog.
Looking at specific bird builds, let's do an overview of the basic attributes and special abilities.
Have you seen this video already?
Yes.
So you know who the most comp bird is?
Yes.
Okay.
But I also have my own opinions. TierZoo is watching, by the way. Hi, Patrick.
Shout out to TierZoo in the chat.
Yeah, that's my friend. I called him this morning in my show. It was cool that we were reacting to all this.
Oh, so I can
Yeah.
re-upload this.
Yeah, he said it's cool. He's excited.
Lit. Okay.
Hi.
So you have a separate opinion than what is in this video?
Maybe. We'll see. I gotta rewatch it. It's been a minute.
Okay. Let's lock in, y'all.
The bird faction has access
We're gonna
to,
see who's
as well as
at the top of the flock food chain, I guess.
So birds are one of the newer factions in the game.
Is that the fucking Black Ops 2 song in the background of this?
I think it's from Halo.
Different. Remember? Different. Am I tripping or?
Bird faction. So birds are one of the new...
That's Black Ops 2. I'm getting distracted. I'm trying to learn about birds, and I'm hearing Black Ops 2.
Wow, yay, Black Ops 2. Not to be confused with Modern Warfare.
And how has he got a video of a dinosaur?
He took that himself.
How's he got a video of a dinosaur?
He's old as hell. He took that himself.
The TierZoo guy is
Yeah.
old as shit. Stop
Yeah.
pausing. My fault. I got y'all. I'm distracted, bro. I heard a Black Ops 2 theme song.
newer factions in the game, joining the game's roster during the latter part of the Mesozoic expansion. They began as an offshoot of the dinosaur faction that was specifically adapted to arboreal gameplay.
He said
But when
adapt.
devs dropped the Cenozoic balance patch, these small avians were the only dinosaurs not to be hit by the banhammer. Fast forward to today's meta, and birds are
I
one of the
get
most
him
successful
now.
factions in the game. Owing this success to
So,
a handful of powerful
all the birds got
unique
cleared out when the big
in
boom
addition to
happened,
the
but a few of
obvious
them
flying attributes.
bypassed the ban.
First of which is their beak. Now, beaks were not an entirely new ability for the reptile player base, but birds went far deeper into the beak
Shout out to the
skill tree
devs,
than
man.
most dinosaurs ever had, with many bird players opting for extremely specialized beaks
Hit
to
markers?
give them an edge in specific scenarios. However, even the basic beak offers plenty of advantages.
Ouchie.
While their lack of teeth does mean that they deal reduced damage with their bite attack, birds can be far more accurate with their pecking attack.
Wait, so birds don't have teeth? Has that been a thing forever?
Birds have beaks.
Yeah, I know that.
Mm-hmm.
But there's nothing inside the beak?
They can chew on bottle caps.
So they just swallow their food on some Bevo shit. They don't chew.
What's Bevo?
That's a whole story for a whole nother time. He would make YouTube videos where he would like scoop his food into his mouth and he would just straight swallow it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Adapt Twin, ban that fucking guy.
You do that.
No, this guy. Okay, let me just show you. We'll sidetrack for a second. Let me see if I can find a picture of what this guy looks like. And you could tell
Do you
me.
always type in caps only?
I think so. I think so. Like this is who they were saying I used to look like when I had long hair. That does not look like me. You see how he's just taking a massive piece of shrimp or steak and just swallowing it?
He looks like if you and Jason had a baby. I think.
If me and Jason had... Oh, because of the wide set eyes here. I see. See, maybe when I had longer hair, I could have got the comparisons, but
Are you
not...
on Yahoo? Why are you using Yahoo?
That's a great question. I don't know. I feel like I've set Chrome to my default browser so many times. Well, this is in another language, too.
Enabling them
what
to
else.
hit weak points or secure grabs on smaller targets, such as the thin hurt box of a snake. Beaks also offer moderate protection, potentially reducing headshot damage and nullifying imprecise counterattacks. Beaks also offer some of the best stab type damage in the game, which, when used accurately, can deal massive damage on crit. Beaks are also excellent tools for dealing with parasites. In fact, they're so good that oftentimes other less dexterous
that a fucking
players
turkey?
will party up with bird support players in order to have a better matchup against parasites. Feathers are also a unique and powerful trait exclusive to birds that provides excellent cold protection without causing the user to become too over-encumbered to fly. feathers also offer pretty substantial defense against crush-type attacks, which is especially important to birds because of their hollow bones trait.
Did you know that?
What?
Did you know birds have hollow bones?
Oh, they're like the inside of their bones are empty?
Yes. That's the definition.
Why?
So they can fly. They need to be light. So they can fly.
So they're, yeah, because it makes them more aerodynamic.
Yeah.
Now I understand.
Except they're not like hollow, like what you think of. Like it's not like a straw. Actually, he shows it in this video. So.
This is it right here.
Yeah, you'll see what
so
they
that
look
like
inside.
if you wanted to like snap,
you could.
You could because there's no real like pain there.
What?
You know what I mean?
What? No, it would hurt for sure.
No, I mean like that was wrong adjective to use. There's no real weight there, like inside the bone. It's like a twig.
It's a noun. Yeah. It would be easy to snap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like a chicken bone. Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Why are they so fragile?
They have to have light bones so that they can fly.
And the feathers protect them? Like in this demonstration here, it looks like
defense against crush-type attacks, which is especially important to birds because of their...
It's literally like he's like popping a shield like on Smash Bros.
TierZoo in my chat said they can store air in their bones so they can breathe even more deeply.
They put air in their bones. What? All birds do that? So, what we learned so far, birds don't have teeth. The bones, they're actually really weak and hollowed out, and they're aerodynamic as shit.
Hollow bones trait.
I want to see the tier list though. Like
he's just giving you a rundown of birds, and then we do the tier list.
This is like the just overall attributes of most birds, right?
To let bird players fill them with air,
that's what they look like
grants them a massive boost to their maximum stamina. Without this, it'd be extremely tough for a bird to fly for any significant period of time.
Oh, that's how they fly.
A broken bone not only deals serious damage, but also potentially reduces the player's maximum stamina by a huge margin.
Oh, you're good.
So a bird player will need all of the blunt damage defense it can get. And speaking of blunt damage, the bird's lower bone density means the bird's own blunt force strikes, like wing attacks, also deal reduced damage. The top tier bird builds are...
Was it just smacking the shit out of him with its wing?
Yeah.
So it uses its beak as a point to attack. It uses its claws to scoop shit up, and it just like
what you gonna do?
Hits with its wing. Is that hurt though? That little wing, the feathers?
Not
it's
really.
Feathers.
Yeah, not really.
It's not dealing a lot of damage.
Also deal reduced damage. The top tier bird builds are the ones that can best capitalize on
my god, they all made 32
in while mitigating potential weaknesses.
Look at him.
That about covers the basics, so let's get into the tier list.
Alright, here we go.
Time.
At the bottom of the tier list, we have two flightless bird builds, both with essentially the same glaring weakness. These are the kiwi and kakapo. Kiwis are hilariously part of the same faction as ostriches, emus, and cassowaries. For some reason, they opted to give up the flight ability, but didn't use the extra available skill points to spec into gigantism.
You ever seen that bird?
All I'm really gathering here is they got nerfed crazy. They can't fly and they're a bird.
Yeah, but they're native to an island, so they don't have a lot of predators naturally on that island to escape from, so they don't really need to fly.
So it was just like a thing. Like, what if you put some over there? Would they like adjust?
No, it's actually a huge problem. Like feral cats are a huge problem on islands for that reason.
Oh, they just go over there and they have fucking field days on the kiwis because they can't fly. It sounds like a pretty chill bird to me. This is why they're at the bottom of the food chain though, because they can't fly. But they got nothing to fly away from, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like the rest of their squad did. The result is a build that can literally only exist on island servers where there is no active mammal player base, aka...
That's so ass!
Yeah.
They're dead ass region locked for life. They'll never get to see the world. Imagine being a bird.
Island fauna, yeah.
Imagine being a bird, you don't get to fly. That's probably the best thing about being a bird. You could go fly and see the world.
Yeah.
That's why whenever I see birds inside houses, like when they get stuck in a house, it's like out of everywhere you could go, you're chilling in the crib. You could go fly anywhere in the world right now. You could go to the beach.
You could go to South Africa.
For free, by the way, too. No sort of customs, no first. You could just go. You could bring your homies. Except if you're a fucking Kiwi, you're region locked to this native island. GG, bro. That's ass.
New Zealand. The kakapo is a flightless version
so
of the parrot,
cute.
and although parrots
I
are
love him.
undoubtedly
He does look
excellent
cool,
bird
though.
builds, the flightless weakness is too glaring to ignore. Due to invasive species like rats and cats establishing a presence on island servers, both of these flightless bird builds are seeing major declines in their player base, and I would not be surprised if they all ended up switching mains.
Wait, so the cats and the rats go over to where they're at and just what? Like on some they start smurfing over there? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's not fair.
It's so unfair. It's so sad.
LVPN in the chat, bro. Listen, if you're a cat or a rat and you go over there and you're just picking on the bottom of the barrel, the food chain in terms of birds, you're a hoe. All right? Turn the SBMM on and lock in, bro. LVPN in the chat, bro.
Flight is just too strong an ability to pass up, which brings me to the next builds on my tier list.
Ratty.
So I see
Wait,
what these
you
builds
low-key
were
got
going
one of
for.
these.
Ratites.
Giant
You have one, right?
I have an
make up
emu,
for the lack of flight,
which is also a
but in
ratite.
practice,
You said what?
I have an emu, which is also a ratite.
So it's the same thing.
It's related.
I seen these things, they don't fuck around, right?
Those are in Africa.
Oh, we're gonna see these IRL.
Maybe that'd be dope.
Okay,
I don't
let's-
so
actually
I see
know
what these builds were going
where
for.
in Africa they're at.
Being
they
giant-
do have a crazy build though. Like, look at that. Like they got little thin baby legs,
Nah,
and then
bro.
this mass.
Their
No,
legs are huge. This is a huge bird.
Really?
You could sit on that bird and it could run.
for real.
Yes, they're massive.
Let's take a closer look here, y'all.
giant could potentially make up for the lack of flight, but in
Oh, they
practice,
can't fly
it didn't
either.
quite
No.
pan out.
No.
While these are technically the strongest birds in terms of base power and defensive stats, for their weight class, they are woefully underpowered. They're one of the few megafauna builds that can be taken down by cheetahs, when they should be able to completely annihilate cheetahs with their powerful claws. Their huge weak point presents a lot of opportunity for counterattack too, so if they ever get too bold, they're setting themselves up for a tough
Damn.
loss. Last
Holy shit!
Yeah, that was tough.
What is he doing?
their huge weak point.
Why is that how he's trying to go in for the attack with his beak? Doesn't he have big ass hind legs? Yeah. What a horrible choice of a fucking
Okay,
attack
but it's
here.
also an elephant. He has no shot. He's just being annoying here.
Then you also got to pick your battles here. You got to be able to size up and be like, oh, this thing is a fucking elephant. I'm a bird that can't even fucking fly. I should probably go somewhere else.
That would be smart.
Instead, he gets one tap.
Point
Look at
presents
this.
a lot of opportunity for counterattack too, so if
Watch
they ever
this.
get too bold, they're setting themselves
Elephant literally one taps him with his trunk. Just locks it in on some, like, MMA
up for a tough loss.
triangle choke. Chokes him out.
Lastly, the fact that they are forced to nest on the ground forces them into an even more vulnerable position than most birds, as ratite eggs are extremely valuable as loot.
Really?
Objective defense is not an easy task even for high-tier builds, so for ostriches, emus, and cassowaries, this is a huge hurdle.
Okay, now we're
Next
working
on
our
the
way
tier
up.
list, we have the hummingbird.
I'm not gonna lie, he's tough.
They're so sick. They're so cool. Hummingbirds are amazing.
This is an insane camo. Look at this shit. This is actually some mastery level shit. It looks like it's glowing in the dark.
This build spec'd purely into mobility and just about nothing else, and as a result is the only bird build with full 360-degree movement, similar to a dragonfly. This, combined with its extremely small size, enables the
Wow.
hummingbird to very quickly change direction mid-flight, allowing it to easily dodge attacks and fly around obstacles. More importantly, it allows the hummingbird to access
weed.
nectar, which is an extremely valuable source of energy that's
Wait,
normally
other birds
inaccessible
don't
to
have
birds,
360
since
flight?
birds are usually too heavy to land on
They can't
flowers
go backwards.
and not agile enough to access nectar.
Hummingbirds can fly backwards?
Hummingbirds can go up, down, forwards, backwards,
Holy-
180, 360, no scope,
Nah, there. I was not familiar.
crane shot, high rise.
This is the definition of omni movement, y'all. From out of a
After
hummingbird.
mid-flight.
They can fly backwards.
This all sounds great, but the hummingbird also has two very serious weaknesses. The first is pretty obvious. They have no combat prowess at all, and any attack they fail to dodge will send them right back to the character
Mantis.
select screen.
No!
Oh, the mantis is not playing. It just snagged him out the air. You hate that.
I am Team Bug, but that's a sad clip.
But in
Yeah.
addition to that, the insane energy cost of their
Rip-
flight
rip
ability
in the
combined
chat.
with their total lack of fat storage means hummingbirds will run out of stamina very quickly if they can't constantly find food. To me, this is a high risk,
Oh,
high
'cause
reward
they're burning
strategy
mad
where the
calories
risk
flying
far
around
outweighs
like
the
that.
reward.
Yeah.
So I have to place them in F tier.
Oh,
At the bottom of
shit.
C tier, we have the pigeon. The pigeon build doesn't really have any critical flaws, but they're held back by mediocre stats. In particular, the pigeon is sorely lacking in any combat-focused stat, like power or defense. They do best in cities where their excellent navigation ability grants them an extra...
Do best in cities. You know why they're in cities? They're not even fucking real, Maya. They sit on the power lines. You ever wonder why they sit on power lines?
Because there aren't any trees in the city.
No, because they're recharging. They're recharging.
Wow.
You ever see a pigeon shit on your car? You know what that is? That's a tracking device. These are things the government does not want you to know, but I know. I've let this be known. I've aired it out, and it got confirmed.
Bit of safety.
It's okay.
By nesting among high-rises in loot-rich locations.
Where?
But even in cities, pigeon players tend to be the main source of XP for higher-tier predators. Plus, if you're just looking to play a bird build that's good at looting cities, there are better options available anyway.
Peacock like the Katy Perry song.
Generally understated build, with high HP but little else to rely on. It does, however, have one of the highest intimidation proficiency bonuses in-game, gaining a massive buff to all intimidation checks when its Eye Spot Feather ability is activated.
So it pops that to intimidate. They're spamming aura in the chat.
Here's the first time I disagree, actually.
Oh, let's hear it.
In my personal opinion, I think a peacock is... I mean, we have to hear the rest of his explanation, but I would put peacock in an F.
Right?
Because the resources that it takes to do all this crap is crazy.
For real.
I don't know. Like, it's so hard for them to fly, and it just takes crazy resources, and for what?
Deadass, I was thinking the same shit, too. Imagine all the resources, chat. It needs to just be able to do shit like this.
Imagine all the resources.
That's why I would have to agree and put it in F tier. I'm seeing a lot of people retweet in the chat, but let's hear them out.
As impressive as
Just
its ability
inefficient.
is, the peacock's actual attacks do very little damage. So any player able to resist being frightened will have a pretty easy win.
So he's just an aura farmer, is what I'm gathering.
Yeah, he's a fake demon.
Sits here, fake clutching, showing off his fucking feathers, but he's not about it.
The peacock's diamatic display also blocks vision behind itself, making a stealth approach by a third-party attacker extremely easy. And while they can escape by flying, the feathers of a peacock are so heavy that getting airborne takes a bit longer than most birds.
Oh my
which
God.
Can be the difference between dodging or dying when under attack.
So they can fly, but
They can, yeah.
it just takes some, like there's a lot of input delay between when they make the decision and when they're actually in the air.
Yep.
Which makes all the difference in the animal kingdom.
Yeah, we just talked about the birds having hollow bones because they have to be light to fly. And then you take a peacock and you put all this shit on it to make it prettier, and then it's harder for them to fly.
Deadass just makes it it just makes it prey.
Yeah.
And it just flexes. What about the flamingo though? What has he got going on?
The Flamingo is a bit of an AFK class. Very minimal skill is actually required to pilot this build. They opted to spec into the filter feeding ability, meaning all they really need to do to gain experience and progress their character is pick a random spot in the lakebed and start digging around with their beak, scoring free wins against things like snails and shrimp. However, when faced with a challenge from any player anywhere near its size...
What is this thing hanging down its neck?
That's so sad. He's gonna get him.
But who is this guy and what is it on its neck?
Is that just a crop? I don't really know what's going on there.
crop?
Food storage? Is that just his crop? He's got a weird
It looks like
crop.
It looks like some nut shit is in his throat.
Marabou stork, they said. Marabou stork, my goat, my chat said.
Marabou stork. Okay. That's what I was trying to allude to too.
What are they saying?
They're saying
DI?
crazy throat in my chat.
Where's DIH?
I think that did. They're saying there's did in his throat. That's what I think they're saying over here right now. They're saying. I mean, you can't. It looks. They're not wrong for saying that. You know what I mean? Good W chat comparison, bro.
My chat just ID'd the bird. They clocked it. Nice chat.
Yeah, they gave us the actual.
Chat. That's crazy.
Actual chat. My chat is saying W did throat. W print. Oh my God, it's having a print in its throat, bro. That's crazy. Yo, so flamingos are also just boss, is what it looks like. They just sit there just drinking water.
They're filtering for food. I've had a lot of flamingos like on strings as a zookeeper. I never really loved taking care of flamingos, but they're beautiful.
They look cool, yeah, like, and they stand on one leg. They got mad core strength and balance, but...
This build totally falls apart.
Owie!
They rely on water to impede the approach of predators in order to give them time to escape when attacked.
But they can
However,
fly.
this doesn't always work.
Yes.
Their pathetic defensive stats mean they go down in 1 or 2 hits, and their slow flight startup means that oftentimes players will have time to rush them down even when they're in the water.
Layups.
This
That's
is an
layups.
easy build to rack up a bunch of experience with, but also
terrible.
a very easy build to defeat if
That's
you know their
terrible.
weaknesses.
Yeah. The chicken.
Ah, the humble chicken. Often compared to the T-Rex to exemplify how far the dinosaur faction has fallen. While I disagree with the implication, I don't disagree that chickens are indeed a low-tier build. While they aren't anywhere near as totally helpless as the kiwi or
Chickens
cockatoo,
are
they're
related
still a
to
fairly
the
average static
T-Rex?
bird that lacks
All
the ability
birds.
to fly for any extended
Every
distance.
bird.
Dinosaurs.
They can certainly hold their own against most similarly sized opponents.
Whoa!
But with poor escape options and no unique abilities, this build faces an uphill battle against most opponents.
They are a lot more
Well,
shiftier
I
than
shouldn't
other
say
birds.
no unique abilities, but to be
They
honest,
are-
their fast respawn rate kind of
W
backfired
cock.
on them due to humans using the factory
W
farming
cock, I'm
strategy.
seeing in the chat.
Next
Vulture.
here we have the vulture.
Okay, now we're climbing.
Down here, Patrick.
Now we're getting up
Hold on. I'm pissed.
Are you shocked at this ranking?
All the way down
You
here.
think the vulture got snubbed?
This is an S tier. What?
The vulture should be up way higher, right? Because they're smart too. They know when to engage and when to loot up. Like, they don't even have to kill their food.
Yeah.
They just wait for their food to die. They go down.
They're
boom, 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 boom,
scavengers.
and then they, you know what I mean?
Scavengers.
Scavengers.
Yeah.
Let's see why they're this low on the list. Chad, do you think they got snubbed on an S tier or not?
Next
The
in
Maya
C
does.
tier we have the vulture build, the tankiest variant of the raptor subclass.
That's so cute.
A good tank build needs to be able to accomplish 2 things. The first is area denial, which vultures do quite well. A few of them can easily lock down a carcass, one of the most contested points of interest you'll ever see on
They're
the map.
big.
They can
They're
do this
huge.
because of their large size and acidic projectile attack.
They're that big?
The other thing a tank must be good at is shrugging off hits, and this is where vultures fall short. Their thick feathers easily shield them completely from smaller attacks, but because of their hollow bones
No, look at the lion got hops. He got up there and grabbed that
and
thing.
blunt force can easily crush their defenses and take them
Out
down
of
in any
mid-air.
range.
That's an athlete
So while
right
they can defend
there.
a carcass from hordes of smaller scavengers, they don't have much counterplay towards bigger, more aggressive brawlers.
That's fair.
The
Woodpecker.
Woodpecker build spent the bulk of their evolution points optimizing and perfecting the peck attack, both in power and efficiency,
Whoa.
with one goal in mind.
This has got to be taxing on its brain, though.
Yeah, dude's got a concussion for sure.
Like, he might have permanent brain damage. You know what I mean?
Go full cam for a sec.
Adapt build. The fuck are you guys talking about?
Oral fixation.
Oh, wow. You see, I don't even realize that I'm doing it. Fuck. God damn it, bro. And they're saying it's a CTE bird, too. Adapt as a bird. So this thing just spends its days just banging its head against fucking trees. For what? For what? Like, what is it doing?
To
Like,
store
it could,
food.
like, it could literally go fly and see the world, and it wants to just bang on fucking trees all day. Store food. There's got to be a better, optimal way to do this, Maya.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I would hate for this to be my life.
It's just banging its fucking
It
head all
insect
day.
players through cover. Burrowing is one of the safest, most effective ways insect players can avoid combat. But the woodpecker absolutely demolishes this strategy. One of the main advantages of this strategy is that having a powerful beak that's
Oh,
highly
look
effective
at the-
drilling through wood also just means you've got a super sharp beak that's highly
Nah, it
effective
knows
as
its
a general
reach
for this
too.
weapon.
It's playing distance.
One of the main disadvantages of this strategy is that pecking at wood gives the woodpecker's location away, alerting more powerful predators to its presence, while it's in the middle of pecking and is distracted.
Yep, you're
One particular woodpecker
self-reporting.
build, the toucan,
That's the fucking Fruit Loop bird, no?
Yes.
I fuck with him. Look at the size of his beak, though. That's comp beaks.
Have you ever seen a baby toucan?
No.
They look like animatronics. So weird.
Oh,
They
what?
look like that, but like shrunk, like mini. So cute.
Baby toucan? Hold on, I gotta look one up. Not in Yahoo. Let's go to Google. Baby toucan.
No, yeah, TUC. Never mind.
Right here,
It's good.
right?
No, it's good. Yeah.
Whoa, it is like a little baby but it's got the same. So does this beak never grow? Its body grows?
No, its beak grows. Like that's a baby there. Isn't that funny? And like down there, sitting, that's a baby.
It's
What a cutie!
It's low-key cute.
What a freaking cutie!
It's low-key cute. Look at this. It's the Fruit Loop bird, y'all. Where's he at on the tier list? Let's see his stats.
Opted to spec into more bulk and an even more powerful beak, which, while less useful for attacking insects through the wood, is still extremely powerful for PvP. All in all, interesting strategy. By no means flawless, but definitely has some solid strengths.
Hey, Fat Your Flurry. Thank you for the
I
5.
went pretty hard on flightless birds up until now. So you
Wait.
That's crazy.
What?
That clip is crazy.
Of the penguins? Penguin. Where's he at? Where do you put him?
I would.
Lacy build?
I would put a penguin a little lower, but it's not my tier list.
Because
And he has his reasons.
I'm not gonna lie, penguins are kind of bots.
Yeah, well, I mean, they have a lot of cool adaptations that other birds don't have. Their feathers are really neat.
They look cool, yeah, like aesthetically, but like...
And they're very cute.
So I know I've been pretty hard on flightless birds up until now. So you might be surprised to see me
Like,
rate
what is
penguins
that?
as upper
They're
mid
not
tier
doing no
rather than low
damage
tier.
to each other.
The difference is penguins actually swapped out their wings for an arguably equally viable alternative, flippers, which essentially allow them to fly through the water with incredible agility.
Okay, that's true. They can swim like nobody's business, actually, and that's very cool.
So that makes them a dual threat. They could be on land and they can be on water. Most other birds are only one-way players, is what I'm gathering.
Yeah.
Only play on half the side,
Yeah.
the ball here.
Yeah.
Penguins, you could catch them in the water
Yeah.
and on land. They're probably getting smoked in both places.
Yeah.
But they're at least in both places, you know. Good two-way. It's a little bit of a cross play.
Gives them a downright broken matchup against fish. However, this strategy
Average
is
large
pretty
Q-tip, thank you for the
only viable
5.
on servers where there are no land-based predators that penguins would still need to worry about. So if for whatever reason a few polar bears ever
They're
spawn in
fucked.
the Antarctic
Polar
server,
bears?
Is this like Apex Predator right here?
Yeah, they're insane.
I
They're
heard this is like
huge.
the most OP.
What are polar bears? Like 1,400, 1,600 pounds? Am I off on that? 1,300? They're massive. Massive. And they stand like over 10 feet tall easy.
And their bite, I heard, is very, very strong.
Yeah. It's a carnivorous bear.
And it's the Coca-Cola logo.
And it's the Coca-Cola logo.
A lot of marketing for these things.
it's kind of game over for that entire build. The predators they have to contend with in the water are even more dangerous.
That's what I'm
And
saying,
while
they
their
go in the
agility
water,
does
they're
help them
fucked.
dodge attacks, ultimately it's still a totally one-sided matchup.
That was
The
sick. You
strategy is
missed that
pretty cool
recovery.
at action tags.
Wait.
Ultimately, it's still a totally one-sided matchup. The
Oh!
strategy is pretty cool at
Wait a second.
That was clean.
Who was he evading?
dodge
Leopard
attacks.
seal.
Ultimately, it's still a
And
total.
he just... Oh, that was tough. He just hit it and flew up out of the water
one-sided
onto
matchup.
land.
Their strategy
And he
is
stuck the
pretty cool
landing,
and
too.
Actually, fairly dominant due to limited competition. But I wouldn't be surprised to see the entire penguin player base collapse if the devs ever add new DLC in the form of an Antarctic land
That's
predator,
so sad.
or even if they just buff the land mobility of the leopard seal. Still,
Yeah.
top of C tier is a respectable position for a flightless bird.
They just got no game sense. Cool.
Bottom of B tier, we have the goose.
Drama.
I've got an entire video
Why is there
dedicated
drama?
to the
Geese
goose
have
build,
beef with
but in short,
everybody.
the goose has solid base stats, including above average hit points. However, its abysmal power stat leads it to rely heavily on intimidation to secure territory.
What happened?
Get it out of your mouth, bro.
Oh, shit.
You have a...
I forgot. How do I patch this, you think? There's got to be a way. Gum. I need gum or something.
You need a pacifier.
I do not need a pacifier.
You need
I'm
a
20 years
pacifier.
old.
You're 20 what?
I'm 27 years old
27.
at the most. Whoever said get a binky, fucking ban them. Stop spamming FaZe Binky in the chat. Y'all have to chill, bro. We're almost at the good part of the video, bro.
This can be unbelievably effective at
That's
times,
crazy.
and
What?
it's not uncommon to
Them
see
taking
top
on a
tier.
gorilla is crazy.
Look at this one, though. Do they just not give a fuck?
No.
So he'll square up with a gorilla.
Gorillas and children at parks.
Goose fight
Chat,
children?
how many of y'all have been traumatized by a Canadian goose? Be honest.
Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened to you?
Raise your hand if you've been traumatized by a Canadian goose. Check them out.
Me? I'm seeing a lot of me. Wait, what happened?
You've never been attacked by a goose?
No, I don't put myself in those type of predicaments.
That's a good word, bro. They just attack people in parks. They're very territorial.
What, Canadian goose?
Yeah.
I know about them from the Lil Uzi song.
This can be unbelievably effective at times,
I'm gonna
and
grab
it's
water.
not uncommon to see top-tier predators flee an encounter that they easily could have won. Still, the obvious flaw in this strategy is that if the goose's opponent resists being frightened,
Ow,
the goose will be
damn!
wild
What
to
the
a punishing
fuck?
counterattack. In
Oh,
addition,
that
the
was
goose-
sad.
Dude,
He was concussed bad. Have you ever had a concussion?
a bunch, yeah. A bunch, yeah.
Did you fall? Did you get dropped when you were a baby at all?
No. I did it. It was my choice. CT3 in the chat explains.
You jumped as a baby? You fell?
Yes, I actually jumped off the monkey. One day I was at recess and I tried to jump to the third monkey bar from the platform. And I didn't realize, I wasn't familiar with inertia back then the way I am now.
Inertia.
In physics.
Yeah.
So once I got the third monkey bar, but my leg swung this way and then I went up and then I let
fell
go.
backwards.
And then my head hit
That's
the floor.
tough. That's tough, actually. That's a concussion.
That was a concussion. That was one, yeah.
That's gnarly.
And then I fell down the stairs one time. That wasn't really on me though. Someone had spilled something, and then I fell off a lime scooter. That one, yeah, that one was on me.
His weak spot is
That
easily
one was on
exploitable
me.
by intelligent players, so careless aggression tends to be the goose's biggest strength and biggest weakness at the same time. All in all, still a surprisingly effective strategy. The heron.
Whoa! What is this one?
This is a great blue heron.
Look at his name. It's kind of
Effective
tough.
strategy.
I'm dead serious. I fell off a lime scooter, got a concussion. It was fucked up. I should have been wearing a helmet, bro. Some type of headgear. A heron. What is this? Some new shit?
Heron. So this is a great blue heron.
This is like an OG gamer tag would be tough. A great blue heron? Okay, let's see what's up with it. I don't know about this one.
The heron build put a huge amount of evolution points into maxing out the puncture damage it can deal with its beak, and it did so to great success.
Yeah,
Herons
you
have
would
one of
love
the highest
herons.
damage pecks of
Really?
any bird,
They
and
eat some
frequently
crazy
one-hit their
shit.
targets.
Look at that lunge, though.
Yeah.
It's like, it knows its reach.
Yeah.
Unlike that fucking guy on his way to work.
Like large
Look at
fish
this.
and juvenile crocodiles. The
Juvenile
effectiveness of their-
crocodiles.
What is it? What makes a crocodile juvenile?
Young crocodile.
Oh, a young crocodile. So that's who he's working, like, that's where he's headed in terms of the food chain. They look tough.
Put a huge amount of evolution points into maxing out the puncture damage it can deal with its beak, and it did so to great success. Herons have one of the highest damage pecks of
It's
any
also
bird,
insane builds.
and frequently one-hit their targets, even those with scale armor like large fish and juvenile crocodiles. The
Want one of
effectiveness
these?
of their piercing attack is amplified by their long
Potassium
neck,
is good for you.
which gives their attacks a deceptively long range, giving their strikes an almost cobra-like flash.
They got
pattern.
Commando
They
Pro.
have downright oppressive matchups against fish, amphibians, and all other small aquatic builds.
Damn.
One vulnerability that
It wasn't
that was
even in the
sad.
frame. Look at this. Where even is the bird?
amphibians
It just lunged from out of the frame.
and all other small
Deleted that fucking thing.
aquatic
Yeah, that's
builds.
crazy.
One vulnerability they do have is that their flight ability has a lot of startup, making it a bit less reliable as an escape option if they do happen to get ambushed. Still, it's certainly not terrible. Another weakness is that their long neck presents a bit of a weak point, making lunging forward with repeated pecking attacks a bit risky if you get too predictable about it. Good players
Fair,
will be able
fair.
to punish
Gotta
careless
go. Thank you for the
lunges
prime.
hard.
Oh! No, that
Damn.
was tough.
That's crazy.
How did he just snag it with his foot?
I don't know.
Wait.
In
Run that
high
back.
B tier, we have the other weakness is that their long neck presents a bit of a weak point, making lunging forward with repeated pecking attacks a bit
Is that a
risky
hawk?
if you get too predictable about it.
No, that's
Good players will be able to punish careless lunges.
Oh my god.
Is that an eagle?
Is that an eagle? I thought.
It's a little eagle or a big ass hawk. I don't know. Is that like a sea eagle or something?
A sea eagle? Huh?
I don't know. Chat, where's my ideas?
That's a falcon?
I
They're
don't
saying
think it's a
golden
golden
eagle.
is little for a golden eagle, huh? You think it maybe could be?
Do you see how it recognized it was fucking with it? And
Bit
then
risky
it's
if you
eating and it's
get
like,
too
okay, hold
predictable
on.
about it. Good
It's like,
players will
it's
be
like, hold
able
on,
to
drops his food and it's like, okay, try me again,
punish
try me again.
careless lunges.
Oh, gotcha. That's
It's
calm.
pretty sick.
That's fucking calm.
It's pretty sick.
hard.
Oh, now we're getting
In
up there.
high
Hold
B tier,
on.
We have the Falcon, a raptor build that opts to defeat its opponents using speed and superior maneuvering rather than actual power. Falcons actually have a below average power stat for a
Ooh.
raptor, and don't deal particularly high damage in close combat.
That's a
Their
falcon?
talons are pretty small compared to hawks, owls,
That's
and
an
eagles.
eagle.
There's a serious size
That's an
advantage.
eagle. That's a.
There's a serious size disadvantage here. Why is
Is
it
that a merlin? What's that?
a merlin? Oh my.
Falcon.
And
It's not a
so
hawk.
instead of slashing and stabbing with their claws,
Damn.
Falcons actually punch with their feet. And
What
so
the-
instead of slashing and stabbing with their claws, Falcons
Holy shit, that thing is fast.
Yeah, they can dive at like 240 miles an hour.
So it goes up airily and picks up speed and then down spikes its targets.
Yeah.
Just like in Smash Bros.
Yeah,
That's-
and then when
actually
they
punch with their
attack
feet.
things, they close their feet and they punch them.
Ooh.
Like Falco punch. Falco.
Oh, does that damage it at all though? If it's
Yeah,
if it's
they can kill
also
them that
hit,
way.
because it's also impacting it at that speed. It's gotta like have some sort of,
That's valid.
you know what I mean, or is it just used to it?
Look what he did to this poor duck.
Yeah, this fucking duck had no idea what was coming. Look
And
at
so
this.
instead of slashing and stabbing with their claws,
It's got a wave
Falcons
dash.
actually punch with their feet to disorient or concuss their target, and then finish the fight with their more powerful beak. In the right situation, this can deal absolutely massive.
These things are just handing out CTE on the
Yeah.
targets. So
Yeah.
that's their method. They go and they try to just hit it so fast that the target is just like concussed.
Yep.
And then they go finish the
Damage,
job.
enough to one-shot a mid-sized target at full HP.
Wait,
The
did
drawback
it?
of this
Hold
strategy
on.
is that enough to
Did it just hit
in
this
the
fucking
right
thing out of the
situation,
air?
this can deal absolutely massive damage.
Damn,
Enough to
that-
one-shot a mid-sized
That's an
target at
actual
full
IRL
HP.
down spike.
The drawback of this strategy is that Falcons can only dish out high damage when they have the time to build up speed first. This makes the Falcon a pretty poor defender for objective game modes, and means the Falcon can struggle to win fights if its first attack doesn't connect, as follow-up attacks will likely not have the same force built up as the first. Still, the burst damage potential of this build cannot be ignored,
Damn.
so it earns its spot in high B tier. This might seem like an odd inclusion,
Whoa. They got this above the vulture and the falcon, a songbird. I feel like you don't agree with this.
I would love to hear why.
Okay, let's hear his
to
reason.
cap off B tier, but Songbirds are a highly efficient build for their size, and do deserve recognition on
This
this
is
tier.
bullshit.
This is a huge
Let's
group,
hear 'em out.
including finches, starlings, sparrows, wrens, and birds of paradise. And while some are flashier than others, they all have relatively similar stats, with extremely high agility being their core stat. Unlike many of the builds lower on the tier list that have difficulty getting themselves airborne quickly, Songbirds have extremely low startup on their flight
Okay,
mode,
that's true.
allowing them to reposition themselves easily and quickly. This makes their approach very difficult to punish, making Songbirds excellent at chipping away at defensive players, and makes them great at stealing loot from slower builds.
Yoink.
Their safety in numbers strategy can actually be somewhat intimidating and disorienting too, making it rather difficult to attack a party of Songbirds mid-flight. While they certainly aren't invincible, having one of the
Whoa.
lower HP stats among birds,
Bam.
they're an
Damn.
often overlooked but undoubtedly successful bird build.
So I get it. They're like a hit and don't get hit. Bless you. They're like a hit and don't get hit type
Yeah.
of player,
Yeah.
like Mayweather, and they roll deep.
Yeah.
They're still pretty high on the list. Swans.
It's like
though?
when you take off your armor in Elden Ring and you run around naked.
Wow. We're getting gaming references out of Maya now. This is insane. Glass cannon. What about a swan? Genus? What is it? What is this down here?
Genus.
What's that about?
What's a genus?
Yeah.
You know, like kingdom, phylum,
No.
genus, it's just how they're classified. It's just
the group they're a part of.
yeah.
Here we go. Swans are crazy.
At
Are
the
they
bottom of
like
A
that
tier,
though?
we have the swan. The swan is essentially a goose that has the power stat to actually back up its attempts to intimidate. The wing attacks that most bird
Cute.
players use do very little damage and aren't very useful aside from pushing other players around.
That's the swan on the
The
right?
swan's wing attack
No,
can break
that's a
bones
swan.
and concuss
Oh.
foes. Because of this, swans are one of the best builds at controlling important points of interest, as their hyper-aggressive playstyle can result in huge territory gains.
shit.
Of course, they do have the same weaknesses as geese, so targeting the
Oh,
swan's
no.
neck with an attack can defuse the threat. But this is a bit
Why
riskier
did
of a
it do
play
that?
against a swan than against a goose. All around,
Ah.
Star
They're so
Defender,
fucked up.
definitely A tier.
Owl.
Next in A tier, we have the owl.
Nah, they're tough.
I love owls.
Owls are tough. They could 360 their head. You know
I
that?
think. No,
Like they can sit like this and they can move their head fully around in a circle.
no, they can't.
You didn't know that?
They can't.
Yes, they
They
can.
can't.
Yes,
Alex,
they can.
I'm so
I've
sorry.
seen them do it.
I'm so sorry. They can't do that.
The avian faction's premier stealth assassin build. It owes this reputation to its special ability, which allows it to fly completely silently. This makes the owl's strikes very difficult to defend against.
Oh, it makes no
as
noise?
players just about never see them coming.
Yeah.
While not at
Holy daddy.
Very cool.
How does it fly and make no
Did you
noise?
say holy daddy?
Yes. You know what that is?
No, is it just dead but with a Y?
No, like dead silence. It's like when you pop daddy
Oh.
in COD. It's so daddy.
I thought it was just like a cute way of saying you died.
No, like, let me make an analogy here. Like, dead silence in Call of Duty is so overpowered that they took it out as a field upgrade. But it used to be in the game, dead silence, where you could pop it and your footsteps would make no noise and you kill people mad easy. Owls have this inherently.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they're actually incredible. There's a video showing like the difference in sound between birds and like how they flap, and there's a bunch of mics under them so you can hear it, and it's crazy. Just silent. It's amazing. Barn owls especially, actually.
Is that like something that they like? I actually had to have another
Bro,
question.
TierZoo still in my chat is crazy. You are the most patient person on the planet. He
Yeah.
just wanted to watch us react to his video, bro. He's been here the whole time.
But there's mad shit to talk about, bro. I'm learning shit every time an animal comes up, bro. I just found out 2 things I didn't know before about owls. 1, they do 270s and not 360s, and 2, they are silent. They fly completely silent, like Teslas. Like, you ever be in a parking lot and like you're walking and you're like, whoa, holy shit, I almost got hit by a car. It's a fucking Tesla 90% of the time.
I've actually never had that happen.
Never?
No, but I have really good
Game sense?
game sense.
Awareness? Just all
Awareness.
99?
Yeah.
I mean, you could kind of hear a Tesla faintly, but owls, nothing, chat. Listen.
completely silently. This makes the owl's strikes very difficult to defend against, as players just about never see them coming.
See?
He's deady.
While not as
Daddy.
stacked in the power department as their daytime counterparts, owls do have quite solid base stats. While they aren't likely to one-shot high HP targets, they do have enough force behind their attacks to be able to defend themselves and their territory,
Drama.
even from powerful enemies.
Whoa.
In addition to granting the owl the silent
Is that him going out a wolf?
Yeah.
Could
He's
they
not
take
gonna eat it. No, he's just fucking
trolling? Just trolling.
flight perk,
W pin, what's the pin? Hold on.
the owl's thick, bushy feathers offer additional defense against attacks, enabling it to stand
Oh,
its
it's
ground.
TierZoo. Owls force everyone else to run sit rep. Oh. Think about it. Sit rep?
Is that an emote?
It's like so. No, it's not emo. It's a perk in Call of Duty.
Oh.
So sit rep, like it's like how would you describe it? It's the third one. So like instead of running ninja or commando, you run sit rep, and it's like for equipment and for comms. That's actually a great analogy. Shout out to TierZoo in the chat, bro. It's like sit rep pro gives you the ability to hack the opponent's equipment and make it your equipment, but regular sit rep just makes you less immune. Like it's advanced comms. You know what I mean? Essentially.
In important objective defense scenarios. Interestingly, the silent flight perk did come at the cost of the waterproof ability that most bird feathers have.
Oh, sit rep pro makes you hear it. Really? What am I confusing it with then? Oh, sit rep pro makes you still able to. Okay, I get it now. Hold on.
meaning that falling into the water or getting caught in a rainstorm can actually disable the owl's flight ability. A pretty unique weakness, and certainly something that can be played
They're
around,
spooky.
but interesting nonetheless.
Like, that's fucking spooky.
Yeah.
Like, this could be an alien. Like, if this shit is... Isn't it supposed to be, like, some sort of omen if you see an owl? Like,
Nah,
isn't there some sort of omen associated? Like, if you see an owl or an owl sees you, or no?
Nah. That does not look like Jason.
No, I said alien.
Oh.
That's why they started spamming Jason.
I don't even think... Never mind.
In the middle of
Sorry,
ATR,
that was,
the Eagles and
that
Hawks.
was more mean than I
Hawks
wanted
and
it to
Eagles
be.
follow the same basic strategy. Both
No, that was hilarious. Okay, because then you had to think about it. Because then you
Thank you for the 5.
You had to think about it. Okay, we're climbing up on the food chain. Chat.
Okay.
We're gonna get through this video. That was owls. Now we're on the Eagles and Hawks.
In the middle of A tier, we have the Eagles and Hawks. Hawks and Eagles follow the same basic strategy, both having tailored their builds to focus on dealing maximum damage with their talons.
It's a lizard.
Hawks are the smaller variants of this group, and because of this, they are far more agile.
Wow!
While
That's a
not
red tail.
Did you just see how it took it down?
That's a
though?
red-tailed hawk.
Look at that, like aerial
That's,
360,
because of
that's
this, they are
incredible
far-
footage.
and it went up and then it swung its feet up
So
and then
dope.
Oh, that's calm.
Are more agile.
So
While not
dope.
as powerful as eagles, their agility enables them to
It's
lead
wall
through cover
running.
better than most birds of prey.
So
This makes
sick.
them well suited for rushing down players both in open terrain and in dense.
Right off of the height.
difficult
High ground is
terrain
not
like forests.
saving you.
Eagles, in contrast, are much more powerful, but their larger size and wider wingspan prevents them from entering dense forests. Still, in open prairies and
Wow!
mountains, eagles
Holy
can be
shit, is that a goat?
I don't know. Is that an ibex? What is that?
I don't know, but this hawk just went up in the mountains and said, "Hey, bro,
What a
you going with
terrible-
me?"
Eagles
Yo,
can be incredibly
What a
effective,
terrible way to die.
dealing absolutely
Holy
yo, and then it flew off.
dagger-like talons.
No, that's swag.
Enough to take
No, he just inadvertently killed it with fall damage.
effective.
He said, "All right, bro,
Absolutely
I'ma
brutal
catch you
damage
down
with
there."
their enormous dagger-like talons.
Wow.
No,
Enough
he's
to
Thank
take down
you.
players in
Goodbye.
higher
He's
weight
tough for
classes
that.
without even requiring team strategies.
that's
Wow.
some. Is this not some Hitman
That
shit?
was off. That's a crazy way to die.
It's like someone put a bounty on this
More
fucking
powerful,
thing.
but their larger size
he's like,
and
"Hold
wider
on."
wingspan prevents them from entering
He
dense
grabs it
That's
by one leg.
Suey.
He grabs it by one leg.
forests. Still, in open
That's a
forests and
suicide
mountains,
shot, yes.
Eagles can be incredibly effective, dealing absolutely brutal damage with their enormous dagger-like talons.
Wow.
Enough to take down players in higher weight classes without even requiring team strategies. These are without a doubt some of the strongest bird builds in the game for PvP.
Oh, they're not even
and have
S?
been for quite some time.
I love pelicans.
Pelicans are above Eagles and Hawks.
I don't know about that, but I love pelicans. Thank you for the 5.
This is your favorite?
Yeah, I love them. I think they're so cute.
At
Let's
the top
see.
of A tier, we have the grappler tank hybrid, the
Oh my
Pelican.
God.
The Pelican's main strength is its throat pouch. Grappling enemy players can be a highly effective takedown strategy, but birds struggle with this since they can't use their wings to grab.
Just because they say throat doesn't mean.
Hey, yo,
Hey,
Maya,
yo.
hold on. The number one quality here with the Pelican is it's got mad throat. Is that what I'm hearing? Like, nah, shout out to the Pelican, but that's super pause. It's like, yo, the number one thing is, nah, the Pelicans are the throat goats. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
That's the throat goat. W throat.
W throat game.
And since their beaks aren't always the most reliable grappling weapons, sometimes leading to targets escaping.
Whoa.
The Pelican's grapple is, in contrast, almost totally inescapable, and works on targets much larger than you might think.
You see how he just... Nah, that's insane throat right there. I'm not gonna lie. He just ate the fuck out of this thing in 2 bites. Didn't even give it... It's still alive, actually, while it's consuming it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's still alive, and it literally 2-bited this thing.
Contrast, almost
Hey, come here.
totally
Got you?
Escapable.
And now you're in my
works
mouth.
on targets
That's an entirely another bird inside of it. No teeth either. It's just gonna fucking swallow that thing whole. How's it gonna break it down? It's got no fucking teeth. How is that thing going? I got mad questions.
This is a terrible way to die. Yeah, Bevo.
Yeah, shout out to Bevo. It's the Bevo bird, y'all.
much larger than you might think. While this
Yo, that thing is
most
still
effective
flapping.
against fish, it's quite powerful against other bird, rodent, and amphibian players, although it does have its limitations.
Did he just try it with a turtle?
This combined with
Nah, see,
and
he's putting up all types of
although it
shots.
does have
Like, dog, this is not gonna work, bro.
its limitations.
At least he like tried it though. You can't.
This combined with Pelicans' overall
That bite looks weak as hell though. Like no force.
But what matters is that he tried.
bulk makes it one of the most difficult birds to take down in single combat, and enables it to stand its ground against even top tiers like canines.
Whoa.
So those of you who follow the channel for a while can probably
Crazy.
guess what
Okay,
the top
now
tier
we're on
birds are gonna
X.
be.
What's the
If you
pay?
can't, that's probably a good indication that you should be subscribed.
TierZoo says birds swallow rocks to help break down their food. Oh.
W
didn't-
gag reflex.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's true. They have a gizzard and they swallow rocks. It helps like grind them up in there.
They have a gizzard. Mm-hmm. What is a gizzard?
It's just part of their like digestive anatomy.
W digestion, y'all. Rocks. Do not try that at home, y'all. I would just opt into Pepto-Bismol.
Bro, you should have done the zoo shows with me.
What zoo shows?
The one I was talking about, where you're in front of the kids.
Oh, that would have been mad fun. That would have been mad fun. A live zoo show showing y'all all types of shit, bro. That actually sounds fun.
With kids, dude.
And they would probably be amazed.
They would be amazed.
Because these things are literal dinosaurs.
Yeah, these are very cool.
A Sagittarius, why has it got its burst here? Why are we learning about the zodiac of these fucking birds here, TierZoo? Is that not what that is? Why does it say Sagittarius or whatever?
What's your sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Me too.
Really?
Yes.
What's that mean for us?
It means we're fake, I think.
That's what people say. That's what they say. It's like there's a stigma around
Yeah, we're
it.
two-faced as hell.
I don't know about that. I feel like that there's a bad stigma around Geminis. But why is he telling us? Wait, so all of these birds are Sagittarius?
Oh, bro, it has nothing
What
to
if
do-
there's a bird born in the months that we were born? Is it by default still a Sagittarius?
No.
Why is this? Why is like I'm confused?
They're all Sagittariuses because they all have similar qualities, astrologically speaking.
I'm so
So when
lost.
Mercury is in retrograde, they all feel the same shit.
The birds do.
Yes.
Okay.
And they're all very compatible with scorpions.
Okay. All right. Let's figure out why exactly this bird is S tier. It's called a secretary bird.
Yeah.
Kind of a lame name, but
Those of you wishing the devs could unban the Velociraptor build, look no further than the Secretary bird, as it has basically all the same awesome abilities and more. Hunting on foot and in pairs, they prove time and time again that striking from the sky is overrated. They can easily defeat other high-tier builds, such as the Cobra and Mongoose.
It's a ground
with
and
their high
pound
damage
type of
kicks.
player.
Their stop move has extremely
Ground
high
and pound is
accuracy,
crazy.
allowing Secretary bird players
Boom.
to score game-ending
Right on the
headshots
snake?
with ease.
Yeah.
And they do all this without completely sacrificing their flight ability. If they ever find themselves outmatched,
oh nah.
No, what?
Look at this 1v1 here. This cannot be a.
He just said if they ever find themselves outmatched.
Because now the real demon is pulling up.
which only ever happens against builds in higher weight
Oh, he's
classes,
out.
they can
See,
still
at least they
reach
got
the sky
awareness.
or
They can
treetops.
fly.
They could
The
just
fact
go
that
up
this
in there.
strategy works in Africa, one of the most unforgiving servers of all time, is proof enough to me that this is the optimal raptor. These last two builds are about equally matched, both opting for the same specialization, intelligence.
A parrot. This is what you had at the show.
Are an extremely unique build with several powerful abilities,
Pico.
not the least of which is their Sonic Shriek, which can drive away just about any player who invaded their territory, especially when employed by a
He
coordinated
did call
team.
Africa a
In
server,
addition,
just like
due to
I
their
did.
prehensile beak, parrots have the highest dexterity of any bird, putting them
That's
among
a
the
perk
best
on
users of the tool use ability.
Black Ops
And
2,
with an
dexterity.
extremely high lifespan
Wait, I'm getting
and
lost
the
in what
best
he's saying.
prehensile beak, parrots have the highest dexterity of any bird, putting them among the best users of the tool use ability.
Dexterity, that means
And
they're
with an
fast, they
extremely
have,
high
like-
lifespan. If there was any build
know what
that
I mean?
could replace humans if humans ever get their intelligence nerfed, I'd bet on the parrot. I made an entire
Parrots
video
could
on
replace
parrots if you're
humans.
interested, but when it comes to intelligence,
sure.
there's one avian build that arguably outclasses them.
COVID?
Cinnamon.
Corvids, such as magpies.
That's the number one bird? What? Out of everything?
Are you dyslexic?
Man, I'm not sure. No. I don't think so. Autism, probably.
Really?
Yeah, in some capacity. I'm not sure. But what? This is the number one S tier bird.
Yeah. No, it's a good pick.
Crows and ravens also opt for a high intelligence playstyle, but with
Is
a
that
far
not a
more
crow?
expansive social aspect to it.
Okay. Corvid, crows and ravens are both corvids. There are lots of corvids.
Oh, it's like the group.
Yeah.
So Ravens is in this group.
Ravens, crows, jays.
Itachi. They're saying Itachi. I
don't
haven't
know
watched
what that
I haven't
is.
watched Naruto yet, so I don't know. Shout out to the COVID bird.
While plenty of bird builds use cooperative team strats, the best corvids operate using a network effect, where knowledge is shared with a huge amount of players over vast distances.
Oh, I've heard
This
about
knowledge can include
this.
useful points of interest.
Like crows will remember your face,
Mm-hmm.
like, and then other crows will recognize. It's like a hive mind. Okay.
Or even black
Good
lists of
comms.
dangerous areas or players to avoid.
They're the most
But
communicative
even
bird out
individually,
there.
corvids have a lot.
Who
going
is
for
it?
them. With significantly higher stealth than parrots, corvids are much better at staying out of conflict. Their pointy beaks, while not as useful for tool use, are a much better combat tool for dealing quick damage. It's also more useful for pressuring and poking opponents, or for provoking larger players into battle, so that they can reap
Oh, they're instigators.
aftermath. Corvids are one of the best builds at making use of human-made items, and quickly figure out ways of abusing the system to score quick loot. All in all, corvids are basically what you'd get if you gave monkeys wings. Easily a top-tier build. So there you have it, the complete bird tier list.
Wow.
Or rather,
Corvid.
as complete as I thought possible for YouTube. If I didn't do a segment on your favorite bird, let
Sure.
me know in the comments. Despite being the longest video I've ever made, there were still a few birds that I cut from the video
It's
for
a
time's
longer
sake, or because I
reaction.
felt I couldn't discuss the bird properly without getting into territory that was potentially too violent for YouTube. If you're interested in watching the full director's cut version of this video, it's available to watch on Nebula, free with
What an
Curiosity
incredible
Stream.
video, right?
It was a
Another
great
awesome
video.
streaming
He's so
service
good at
and
what he
longtime
does.
sponsor of the channel.
Alright, that's it.
Curiosity Stream.
The fact that we were able to sit and watch it and
Uh,
add our own input.
He is so talented, and he's still here, chat. He's been here this whole stream, just painfully watching us react to this so slowly. He makes incredible videos. You guys should check him out. All of them are that good. I swear.
This is his channel right here.
Yeah,
chat.
he's so good at what he does. I did a panel with him like a couple months ago.
And honestly, if y'all like when I do the animal reactions and how I talk about it, he's talking about shit in gaming terms easy, which I feel like for me makes shit easier to understand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He had Black Ops 2 music playing in intro. He kept
Yeah.
talking about dexterity, weapon damage.
He's a genius.
Shout out to Brody, TierZoo. Took us how long to react?
3 hours.
Kirby, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you for the 4 months.